Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Thursday, January 19th, 2017. Today is Thursday and we are starting with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which Nintendo has announced will be the last first-party title for the Wii U. This leads me to believe that there will be a couple of third-party titles that release after March 3rd, but they're gonna be few and far between. So I guess that means we really are at the end of the Wii U like we have been for the last 2 years. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus has been confirmed as a launch title in North America for the Switch, bringing the number of launch games up to 6. Path of Exile, the free-to-play Diablo-style MMORPG, will come to Xbox One sometime later this year. Also coming to Xbox One on January 25th is the platformer Towerfall Ascension, a great game to invite friends over and play on the couch. Super Mario Run will be releasing for Android devices sometime in March for the price of $10 US. Star Wars Battlefront was updated today, bringing mostly bug fixes and balance changes, and if you want to see the full patch notes, there will be a link in the description down below, as well as links for sources for all of today's stories. Next week marks the Chinese New Year, and Blizzard is getting into the spirit with the Overwatch Year of the Rooster event starting on January 24th. Happy New Year, May! Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games like Fallout New Vegas, Pillars of Eternity, and South Park The Stick of Truth, have a teaser site for something they're calling Project Louisiana. There are no hints, there are no clues as to what this is. It could be a sequel, it could be a whole IP, nobody knows. The game I'm looking forward to most this year, Yooka has a new trailer out showing off its multiplayer mode. Wait, multiplayer mode? Mini games? Oh god, I need that game right now! It's actually not out for a couple of months. If you haven't heard of Yooka, it's a 3D platformer made by a lot of the same people who used to work at Rare, specifically on Banjo-Kazooie. For all those modders out there who also love Spider-Man, you can now fly around Los Santos in GTA 5 as the Green Goblin, and even shoot explosives out of your flying wing. Microsoft revealed Resident Evil 7 will be a cross-buy title, so if you buy it once on Xbox One or the Windows 10 store, you own it on both platforms with save files and achievements carrying over to both. Anytime one of these games comes up, I always praise Microsoft for it. Cross-buy is completely consumer-friendly. There is not a downside to it. Last Stand was shown off yesterday by Ubisoft as the last expansion for The Division, and it will be releasing on all platforms at the same time. Previous expansions had 30 days of exclusivity on Xbox One. EA will once again not be attending E3 this year, opting to host their own EA Play. From what I can tell, it really didn't hurt EA to not be there last year, and if they're happy doing their own thing, I wish them the best of luck. EA Play starts on June 13th and ends on June 15th. Moving on to Minecraft, which has been cancelled by Microsoft. Well, not really. Microsoft has stopped development on the Windows Phone version, specifically those phones running the mobile version of either Windows 8.1 or Windows 10. Phones running full Windows 10 are not affected. Development on all other versions, including the PC, console, and Pocket versions, continues on, so this really isn't going to affect a lot of people. And that brings us to our main story of the day: Fire Emblem, and Fire Emblem! I say it 3 times because they're coming out with 3 new games. Nintendo held their usual Nintendo Direct today, and Fire Emblem took center stage. Let's start with the first ever Fire Emblem mobile game called Fire Emblem Heroes, which will be free to play and will release on Android and iOS on February 2nd. Next is Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia for Nintendo 3DS, which is releasing on May 19th, along with 2 amiibo for the characters Alm and Celia in a 2-pack. There's no information on the pricing for the amiibo just yet. And then finally, Nintendo announced Fire Emblem for Nintendo Switch. No, really, that's currently the title. It is a working title, so it is bound to change. I don't mean to make fun of it too much. The planned release date is sometime in 2018, so future Switch owners will have to wait quite some time, but you'll have plenty of other options to get your Fire Emblem fix. Let me know if you're a Fire Emblem fan and which is your favorite game in the comment section down below. Let's satisfy your fix for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Goat Punks, Tiny Thor, The Last Hope, Trump vs. Mafia, Bloody Boobs. What can I say? Steam has no curation. Red Haze, Frequent Flyer, Card Quest, Unhappy Ever After, Save the Ninja Clan, Queen of Thieves, Urban Empire, Dead Truth, The Dark Path Ahead, Midnight's Blessing 2, My Pet Rock, Crash Force, Solitaria, Advent of the Decrian Empire, V. Araman, and Isolation. For PlayStation 4, Gravity Rush 2. For Xbox One, Metrico Plus, The Assembly, Hunter's Legacy, Toby, The Secret Mine, and I Am Bread. For the Nintendo 3DS, Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And what kind of fish is made of 2 sodium atoms? Tuna! Well, I almost forgot to do this. So I have never played a Fire Emblem game before. Could somebody recommend me one to start? I've got a 3DS, I've got a Wii, I've got a Wii U, I've probably got a way to play it, I've got a PC, you all know that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, social media links are over here, and they are in the top of the description, not the top of the bottom, because that doesn't make any sense. Click over here for subscribing. Click over here for yesterday watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!